So this is Fudge. Fudge is an 11-year-old chocolate lab, and he has osteoarthritis in his hips and elbows, we suspect, and he's having some treatment today to help with pain and inflammation and prevent arthritic flares. Fudge does like to walk around a lot. He's not one for sitting still, so in between treatment we let him get up and have a wander. A little bit of car alarm drama in the background. So I'm going to start by assessing Fudge's range of motion in his front limbs. So we're checking his knee, his elbow and his shoulder, and I'm going to check them both sides. So I'm just checking for what we call crepitus, which is crunching, or any signs of pain when I'm flexing and extending his joints, and seeing whether they match side to side. So next I'm going to check down through his spine, so I'm using my hands to check the range of motion through each of his spinal segments, and again I'm checking for any signs of pain and testing what the motion's like. So I've now got him up and I'm supporting him underneath his abdomen, and I'm going to be checking down through the spine to see what that motion is like. And as you can see, as I'm pressing, you can see the motion through the spine, and if I find any sections that aren't moving quite as well, I'll do a little quick adjustment on there and then just recheck it as I'm going. Okay, so you're going to see me check his pelvis next. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip his paws over, and you can see the one that I do first, his paw placement, when he brings his paws back, it's a little bit slow, it's a little bit delayed. So we know that the signals travelling from the spine down to the foot are a little bit slow and disturbed. So he's going to have an adjustment to help that, which I will do shortly. And you can see he's wagging his tail. He's completely happy with everything that I'm doing. And I'm just going to do a little tilt adjustment onto his pelvis, which will just help speed up those signals in that hind leg. It's a little bit like fibre broadband. We want the nerve signals to be firing quite fast. And I'll recheck the pelvis. And when I'm happy with that, he can have a little wander round with his toy. He likes parading. So that's the first part of Fudge's treatment complete. So he's had his adjustments done, and we're going to move on to a section where we use laser therapy on him now. So it's called photobiomodulation, and it means that what we do is we take a probe and we shoot different wavelengths of light into the tissue, which promotes tissue healing, it reduces pain and reduces inflammation, and is a really good complement to managing osteoarthritis, along with any other medications or other complementary therapies such as hydrotherapy, acupuncture. The effects of laser is cumulative, so we always suggest a course of 6 to 8 laser sessions initially to make sure that the laser's having the desired effect. We usually start off with either 2 or 3 sessions per week. It does depend on the dog, how painful they are and what condition we're treating. And then we gradually knock it down to 2 a week and then 1 a week, and then they can just usually stay on either weekly or fortnightly. So at this point in Fudge's osteoarthritic journey, he's currently having a flare. So he's started medication again, and we're using the laser to keep him topped up with his pain relief. So I'm actually working down through the spine. I'll work on top of the vertebra, but I'll also work down the paraspinal muscles either side of his spine to help him out. And we'll also use laser to his elbows and his hips. I have 2 different probes that I use for laser treatment. One is very focused, so it will take light into tissue that's more than 2 centimetres deep. And then I also have a cluster, which is different wavelengths of light to target a specific area. And depending on what we want to treat, we can vary the intensity and the duration that we use the laser. For dogs that struggle to stay still, there are a range of techniques we can use, including toys, Kongs, snuffle mats, you name it, we can use it. And if it helps them to stay still, we will get a better treatment outcome. So anything that you have to hand when your dog is having treatment that can perhaps keep them a little bit stiller will help. So at this point, Fudge has been so good and he's been sat for quite a long time for him. So we allow him to walk around and just decompress really. So if you have a dog that's a little bit high octane, do think about that when you're having treatment done. They might need to get up, they might need to walk around, they might need to just change their focus for a second or two, and then bring them back when they feel like they can settle. So here I'm just going to check his hind limb range of motion and figure out where I want to concentrate my laser for this session.
Oh, definitely, yeah. At the minute, he's got 2 abscesses. And he's really low. And he's got fat pads all over him. Some of them are it's just sore, he's weak. Oh no.
Once I've figured out which section is best to treat, I can then select the probe that I want to use and focus it on that section. Short course of painkillers. We didn't bring him down any pain enough for him to move. Good boy. Good boy, yes. Good boy. Good. Good boy, yeah. So the final part of today's session for Fudge is giving him some home exercises to do. And this helps our treatment to work better, last for longer, and improves his core strength. And core strength is a problem that we've identified for Fudge, and we can see that because he is quite weak behind. He struggles to go from sit to stand properly, and he's got quite a big ruff round his neck, and that's one of the symptoms of a poor core strength. So what we will do with him is we have him doing specific exercises, and we're going to check through those exercises today. He's been doing some sit to stands, and he's also been doing another exercise where he will activate his core muscles, and it's where we push very lightly just to displace his weight, but not enough to push him off balance. So where his core muscles just got to contract and stabilise. So thank you for watching Fudge's treatment. As you can see, he's a happy chappy and I love helping him. I will consider doing some more videos if people are interested, and I can talk through the different treatment plans and things like that we do for different conditions with different dogs. Thanks for watching. Bye.